I'm excited about this one. I woke up excited to, you know, take this video, talk to who knows who out there. But I am excited about this one because sort of something very interesting. I think it's also cool because like it sort of works with what's currently happening. Um, and yeah, it was just an interesting thought. Um, I thought of, I'm pretty sure it exists somewhere, and somewhere I probably already wrote about this, but like engineer mode. Yeah. So today we'll be talking about engineer mode versus founder mode. Um, the main reason for this is so yesterday I realized something I was doing that wasn't beneficial to me being CEO. So I'm like, I am a engineer transitioning to CEO. It's just like this like huge leap. Yeah. But I mean, yeah, it's very fascinating. Um, and like I'd really like enjoy like building things, like getting things done, right? And I would do this thing where like I would look, I don't know, 15 steps ahead, but I'll be looking 15 steps ahead with code, right? With building, with features, with, oh my gosh, we need one, two, three, it's gonna do one, two, three for us, right? And I would then try in my head figure out how to build all of these things, and then like how are we going to like release all of these things, and then like publicize. I'm like, hell no. Number one, I was trying to move really fast with my team, and like I wasn't doing that, right? I wasn't being a good team player. I was like, okay, cool. These are all the 10, 15 features. Let me try to build all these 10, 15 features, and then we'll figure out that no, nah. So in hindsight, right, the way we operated before worked for us, right? I am a firm believer in everybody doing as they should and wish and what they want, right? And so then it becomes a situation of like when it's now time to like execute, it's like, okay, yo, this is what we need to do. Go do it as you please. Yeah, that was me. And like whatever you think we need to do, just do it, right? Um, I think in the beginning stages, that is perfect because it sort of helps to like allow people to like play around with their creativity. We're still sort of discovering what we're doing and how we're doing it. But I think now we've gotten to the point where we've figured it out, right? And I now need to rein in a little bit of control, right? I need to switch on founder mode. Ha! I never thought I'd say those words out loud. And yeah, I am. It's like literally, I think a week or two since it's been mentioned by Paul Graham. I'm now here busy spewing it like it's gospel. Um, but what I was in, the mode I was in when we started 3 months ago was engineer mode, I realized, where it was like, okay, cool. Whatever you have, just like throw it at me. We're gonna build it, we're gonna test it out with the customers, we're gonna see what they gotta say, right? And it was perfect. It worked. But we also got a lot of feedback, right? And it also like really molded what it is we needed to build. Um, and now it's safe to say we are experts at what we need to build. Yes, we've listened to the customer, and now it's time to build, yeah, what the customer wants. Not what they said we should build, what they need, right? So let me phrase that. It's time for us to build what the customer needs. Ooh, let me pause this for a second. I'm back. So yeah, as I was saying, founder mode versus engineer mode. I was running engineer mode, and it helped us get what you call this now. All the information we needed to like understand the product we needed to build, to become an expert on the problem. Um, enough so know that we now know what the customer needs. Um, and we're going to go build what they need, not what they want, what they need, right? Um, and to get that right, we have to like switch up gears, right? I gotta now switch out of engineer mode and switch into founder mode. Um, I think what's very interesting and what I still need to think about Is engineer mode still necessary as a CEO? I don't know. Um, I think it had its moments. I really did. I really do. But I think engineer mode, they like to say for every like product or every business, it's a different thing. Yes. And so like there's different things needed for different situations. So I think also because like I enjoyed the back end, a lot of my work was always in the back, right? It wouldn't really affect the front. So I think there would be need for engineer mode, but like background work, right? Like background improvement, performance kind of situations. I can't be affecting the user interface with something that I want, right? It's because I can do the front end and I can edit. I shouldn't just change it. Um, it's also very interesting because like I have this overriding capability. And so I'd imagine no one would want to push, no one would push back against it if I said so and I can give a conviction reason. But at the same time, I think like I would need to sit and really think before I make such a decision. Before I make a decision under engineer mode, I would have to make it in founder mode, right? Another important thing about founder mode is working together with your team. I think what I really got out of founder mode is trust your gut, right? Trust your gut, trust your team, and don't be lazy. So, engineer mode is lazy mode as well, right? And again, it has its moments. I think there's things I can pick and choose from engineer mode that will help in being an amazing CEO. There are also some things I have to discard. So, the one thing I've realized I now need to start doing, well, is one, I need to bring everybody together in one direction. Before we were together one direction, but doing everything we wanted to do to accomplish it. I still want that, but I need to tighten the reins a little bit. Um, that's a new experience for me to get right. The tightening of the reins, but like not too much, but just enough that we're like moving in one. Um, so then that means I have to now start to embrace like leading. I then need to embrace, or we can do it like this because of engineer mode, and then like also need to embrace, you know, a little bit of manager mode as well, just to like make sure things get done. So I literally need to switch between engineer mode, then go like into founder mode, and then into, yeah. But yeah, no. So that was an interesting realization. I think I might have more talks about this because I think I'm still transitioning. So there will be lots of new realizations around this. But when I was thinking about this, I was like, oh, it'd be cool to create like a whole skit. Yeah, like an engineer mode, a founder mode, and then like I'm sure someone needs to understand this, but it would have been cool to do that. But I don't want to be adding any more stress to me practicing my posting muscles because hey, the second I go, oh, I wanted this post was never gonna happen. So for now, you guys will have to enjoy me talking to myself. Well, not to myself, to you all. So let's have some fun. Founder mode versus engineer mode divided by manager mode. I don't know what that means. That was just to say something.